Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Keith with KND Flips. It has been quite a while, several weeks, probably going on a couple of months, really, since I've put out any content. And the majority of that, the reason for the majority of that is that we've been traveling every weekend, pretty much. My son plays college football now, so even his home games are a road trip for us. So that's where we've been. Haven't been able to source on the weekends. Haven't been able to list very much because Sunday used to be my listing day. But we're usually traveling back home on Sundays. So anyway, they're not doing great. They're 1-3 and they have 4 games left. So there was a bye week thrown in there, and he actually came home that weekend, but that was his birthday. So we had lots of festivities going on those 2 days. While you're here, if you don't mind, so maybe I can get back in that algorithm thing. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for a like. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see reseller content like this, not just from myself, but from others that will get suggested in your feed, please consider subscribing and hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out a new video. Could be 2 months from now. Could be 2 days from now. Well, it's not going to be 2 days from now. Maybe 4 days from now. It just depends. I'm going to try to get back into doing at least one of these a week. But we'll see how that goes. November 13th is his last football game, so that'll be the last weekend we have to travel. And after that, well, there's holidays after that, but I'll still try to get some more content, and I'll be able to source more, that's what I'm looking forward to, because we like to source. Who cares about listing? Anyway, this is going to be a what's sold video. This is going to be just the last 15 items that I've sold. I'm not going to go back and bore you with all the other hundreds and thousands of things that I've sold. Anyway, let's just get right to it. First item here this is a thrift store item. They normally get like a little bulk buy of some of this stuff like this, so I'll pick them up and just kind of look at them, look them up and see if they're worth anything. This is a Quench Renew and Reveal, like a facial moisturizing water type thing. Anyway, the cost was $5. I picked up a handful of these, and this last one sold for $18.74. My cat's whining in the background, so you may hear him. Next up here, we have some jeans. I'm going to have some jeans kind of interdispersed throughout here because I just went in order of the last 15. These are Levi's 505 women's size 14. Picked these up at a garage sale for $1.50, and they sold for $16.99. All these items are plus shipping, and before fees, just so you know that from the get-go, in case you didn't remember from my videos past. Next here we have this pair of Wrangler men's bootcut jeans. Picked these up also probably the same garage sale because it was $1.50 on the cost. Sometimes I just buy in bulk and I'll just make one big price for whatever pile of jeans or clothes or whatever I can come up with. Anyway, these sold for $18.99. Next here we have this vintage Panasonic. It's one of those electronic pencil sharpeners. You stick the pencil in, it sharpens it, and you take the pencil back out. You have a sharp pencil. This, I believe, is like from the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. This one went to Canada. I picked it up for $2 at a garage sale, and it sold for $12.49. And yes, I did test it. I don't have the pencils here, but I did test it. Next here we have a Polish coffee mug, or it says Polish Polska. It's kind of got the, I guess it's kind of like the mascot for Poland. I don't know. It's a couple of roosters or chickens. Picked this up at my local thrift store, paid $1 for it, and it sold for $12.49. Another coffee mug here. I've sold some of the other versions, like the red and the blue. I did find Miss Brown here. That's the first time I've found this particular mug. Picked it up for $2 at a garage sale, and it sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Back to the jeans. We've got this pair of Calvin Klein men's jeans, 36 by 34, and they went to Australia. So picked those up for $8 at my local thrift store. Paid up for them a little bit because, again, the thrift store, their prices are a little bit higher, but they're kind of uniform. These sold for $26.99, and as I said, went internationally to Australia. Aussie. Next here is this pair of women's American Bazzi jeans. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but anyway, these are size 9. Picked those up at a garage sale for $1.50 in that bulk buy that I mentioned earlier, and sold those for $13.99 plus shipping. I keep saying plus shipping, it's just habit, I apologize. Next here is a pair of women's BKE Stellas. I have sold these before. There's BKE jeans both in men's and women's. I believe I've said to look out for those before, so keep your eye out for any kind of BKE jeans. If you can get them for the right price, they sell very well, usually fairly quickly as well. Picked these up for $2 at a garage sale, and they sold for $20.69. I am sitting in front of a bay window here with natural light, so you kind of see the light go in and out of the sun. I guess I should have my my big fake studio lights up, but I don't. Anyway, I think I said what these sold for, $20.69. Okay, so next here are these Adriano Goldschmied. Again, I'm really not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but a decent brand to look out for. They do sell fairly well. Again, I did pay up for these at my local thrift. These are size 34 by 29s. Picked them up for $12, and they sold for $30, and they went out the door. I didn't say plus shipping, but anyway, you know. Next year, I picked up about 5 or 6 of these from my neighborhood. These are, I've sold some of these before. Matter of fact, I sold the whole set from 0 to 18 or whatever it is a long time ago. And I got those out of the neighborhood as well. So it must be a popular item here in our neighborhood. It's the Enesco Growing Up porcelain figurines. I don't think they make them for boys. I'm not sure, but usually it's one per year. And then the ones I've seen have been for girls. This was the 6-year-old or 6th birthday, whatever. Picked it up for $1, and it sold for $6.29. Like I said, I picked up about 4 or 5 of these. They were just random numbers. I picked them up from the same person, so I've just been selling them singly because, again, maybe somebody needs a replacement, or maybe they just need the next one in the series. Next here, another pair of jeans. These are Nua Tags Levi's 514s men's 36 by 30 straight leg jeans. Picked those up for $12. Again, paid up at my thrift store, and they sold for $28. So not a great return, although, you know, it is 2 times my investment, but, you know, 12 into 28, I'll take it. It's still profit. Next year is this Yamaha Alto Recorder. It's like a 3-piece deal. Came with a little faux leather case or a vinyl type case. Picked that up at a garage sale for $5, and it sold for $18.99 plus shipping. I thought it would sell a lot quicker than it actually did. I've had it for probably at least 6 months, maybe 8 months, under a year though, I believe. Anyway, got rid of it, so glad for that. Next year is another pair of jeans, the 7 for All Mankind. I believe I have mentioned that brand before. Mostly those, the ones that I've sold before have been women's jeans. This one happened to be a pair of men's jeans. Size 28 by 28, skinny. They wouldn't fit me. Bought those for $2, and they sold for $15 plus shipping. And I got those at a garage sale, and I said plus shipping again. So, yeah. And now we got this last item here. Again, I picked these up at my local thrift store. They are a pair of Nike training or sweatpants. They're not really sweatpant material. It's kind of that lightweight, kind of like golf pants, like the rain suit golf pants, if you've seen those. I'm sitting here rubbing my leg like I have golf pants on. I just have regular cargo shorts. Size extra large. Picked those up for $9, and they sold for $25. So let's get a recap here. The cost of goods for all 15 items was $65.50. The total gross sales, again, this is before fees, but without shipping included, $277.65, or roughly 4.25 times my initial investment for these 15 items. So that's it. We made it. I made another video. That's awesome. Well, I don't know. It's awesome for me. I've kind of been wanting to do this for a while, but at least I finally got this one out. So again, like I said in the beginning, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the like, the thumbs up thing. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit the bell for notifications. That way you will be notified when I put out my oh-so-frequent videos. There is some possibilities of doing some lives coming up in the future again with Danny. I may do some solo lives, or I may do my little guest show that I did, the 8 at 8. Maybe get that going back once again to try to get myself back in the reseller community. I've been watching all you guys. I may not comment or anything like that. I do make sure I hit a thumbs up on your guys' videos. So keep the content coming, and I'll try to keep my end up as well. So that's going to be it, man. This has been Keith with K&D Flips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.